my inky friends, it's Cindy Lynn with My Inky Fingers. Thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel and blog. If you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to go over how I did that DIY Inkie Oxides, Distress Oxides watercoloring. I showed you guys this during my lives. I showed you on Instagram. It's been everywhere, and you guys gave me all the likes I needed on that video to show you how I made it. So I was very fortunate. I did record the video, or I recorded the process, if you will. So basically here, I can't tell you what size of paintbrush this is. Start with a 0, work up from there, work with a really small paintbrush in these really small areas, because what I did is I took the embossing, or I took the stamp and I embossed it. I can't think of the stamp name right now. I'll put it on the screen for you. But I took that and I embossed it with white on regular paper, not watercolor paper. I started out with watercolor. It didn't work. So the idea is to use your oxides. Now, if you saw how I made them, there's a palette and I put them in there since then. But if you don't have a palette, you can put a little bit on your workstation. I saved the little plastic piece that my waffle flower mat came in. I'll link the waffle flower mat for you, but I do use that for watercoloring because I just cut it off. It's the plastic that it was kind of, it was all packaged in, right? So the idea here, what's really important when you're coloring with these, or watercoloring with these, if you will, is you want the pool of your oxide to be wet on your paper. So the pool should be large enough so that it's wet, but not so large that it's going to saturate and stay wet a long, long time. So here I zoomed it in really, really close for you guys. So I'm making sure that this is not sinking into the paper. It's not drying yet. And I'm working, rather quickly. So if it's not sunk in and it's still nice and wet, you can see there that when you bring in just a little bit of your other color, you're going to be able to blend it in. Now, the nice thing here is if you put a little too much, just go in, pick it up, and then wipe it off on your paper towel. And you'll see I use my paper towel quite a bit by wiping off, because I don't want too much of the oxide in there. And then when I add the purple there, you can see that I can blend it in. And if I've got too much, I can pick that purple up. Now, these little berries, they're so tiny, but I tried to get just a little bit of variation. So the idea here with the oxides is to use 2 colors, okay? So as long as you're using 2 colors, you should have no problem whatsoever. Really, it's a labor of love, honestly. You're just adding in your watercolor off of your paintbrush, bringing in a second color while it's still pooled and kind of wet there, okay? So I'm going to play some music for you guys and just show you the process here, because I think you get the general idea. So I'm going to show you the process, and I'm going to thank my Inkie channel members right before I continue this for you guys. So I'll see you right after I'm done watercoloring.
Face to face in this trashy bar, another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Oh, everything makes total sense when you're next to, when you're next to, when you're next to me.
As you can see, it's quite a labor of love, but I'm guessing that you got the idea now. Let me know what you thought of that music too. But once I was done, I came in with my Tim Holtz Distress Resist, and let me tell you, I have gone and done it again, and I have a recipe for you guys for this. It's going to blow your mind. 100% exactly the same, save a ton of money. So that, I'm going to speed up the drying process. And what that does is when I come in with my oxides, my DIY Inkie Oxides, and I do some spraying, and I don't know what happened. Some of my footage wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I lost it. But I'm going to freeze frame it here so you can see kind of where I sprayed those. And then I came in with the other color there, the green, right? So just a visual. But when you use that Distress Resist, then it will not show in those areas. You can kind of wipe it off and it gives a absolutely beautiful effect. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with this card. And until I see you guys again, take care and happy stamping.